And shifting focus to South Africa, the past decade for Africa's biggest economy has not been so bright. The country has gone through a period of blackouts, suffering a huge electricity crisis. People across the country have been suffering from a power outage crisis, which not only cuts down on their comfort, but also cost the country's economy. It impacts businesses, hospitals, and other services. However, it turns out that South Africa's electricity problem has been fixed. Now, the country is celebrating 200 days of uninterrupted power supply, all thanks to Eskom, South Africa's state-owned electricity provider. It announced the achievement that could be seen as a milestone for the country, which has been grappling with frequent power outages and load shedding in recent years. Not only this, but the firm says that its success could also add around 2% growth to the South African economy. Now, South Africa has been rocked by blackouts since 2008. The reason is the country's old and poorly maintained power stations. Run by debt-stricken state utility Eskom, these power stations have been unable to keep up with the country's growing demands. Apart from this, Eskom has also faced mismanagement and corruption allegations. As South Africa has been heavily reliant on coal for its power needs, overdependence on a single energy source makes the country more vulnerable to power supply disruptions. Now, with all of these issues combined, South Africa has witnessed frequent and extended blackouts, and some have even lasted up to 10 hours or longer in a day. Now, the power outages have affected the country's economy, social welfare, and overall development. Households have experienced inconveniences and increased costs as they turn to alternative energy solutions. And businesses have faced operational disruptions and financial losses. Now, power cuts have also impacted the educational and healthcare sectors and the country's overall economic growth. South Africa's crippling power cuts were also a big election point this year. The power outages have been blamed as a reason behind the ruling African National Congress, or the ANC, losing its absolute majority in the May polls. The ANC has been saying that it has a plan to end the power crisis, and the recent achievement by Eskom could be a sign of it. But how has Eskom been able to fix South Africa's decades-long crisis? The company has attributed the progress to the ongoing implementation of its Generation Operational Recovery Plan. It is a strategic initiative that has played a crucial role in enhancing the reliability of the power utilities' generation fleet. As per Eskom, the plan has reduced outages and improved the energy availability factor, which is the amount of time that it is able to produce electricity over a certain period. Eskom is targeting 70% energy availability factor by March of 2025, which will not only ensure a stable energy supply, but also reduce diesel expenditure. While the plan has also positively impacted the country's economic outlook, South Africa still has an uphill battle to resolve its energy problems. The 200-day non-stop power supply is a successful achievement. The government says it will do everything possible to end the crisis. Could South Africa finally see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election. Explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.